By 1900, he had retired. A few years before he came to Sayville as a summer tourist, he and his family stayed in local hotels. In 1895, he bought a house on Handsome Avenue from Charles Hulse. By 1902, he owned an estate that covered most of Southwest Sayville and had Benson Avenue as his driveway. In those years, he built his summer home and the home of his daughter, Beechwold and Wyndemoor. He built barns, stables, lodges, bathhouses, and gatehouses. He had the famous local architect, Issac H. build the homes. Frank Jones was also a man who built a multi-million-dollar company, Grand Union. Frank Smith Jones was born in 1847 to Issac and Frances Jones in Stamford, Connecticut. The Jones family can trace their ancestry back to William Jones, born in London in 1624. By 1664, William Jones was Deputy Governor of Connecticut. The family prospered in Connecticut. Eventually, Frank's father, Issac, moved the family to Scranton, PA. Issac was a successful general store owner. Frank attended school in the Stamford and Scranton areas. He also attended Wesleyan University, becoming a trustee in 1894. They headquartered the company in New York. Frank became the first president and made his home in Brooklyn. He and his wife, Mary Granberry, became fixtures of Brooklyn society, finally building their estate in Brooklyn. Grand Union expanded over the years, making many acquisitions, becoming a multi-million-dollar corporation. Frank retired from the company in 1900. Around this time, Frank and his family had summered in Sayville, New York since 1895. He eventually purchased a variety of properties in Sayville. Frank purchased the Wilbur Estates and the Dr. Burt Estates in Southwest Sayville. His estate ran from Handsome and Benson Avenues to Greens Creek and Main Street to the Bay. Frank would move the original homes on the property to Handsome Avenue and build his own home, Beechwold, and his daughters, Wyndemoor. Frank was an active member of the Sayville community as well as Brooklyn society. He was known for his generosity, donating to many community organizations. He was a devoted member of his church, Central Congregational Church in Brooklyn. Frank and Mary had two daughters, Maud Weston Shea and Henrietta Simmons. Both daughters were also drawn to Sayville. Henrietta married William Simmons. Her dad purchased the land and built their summer home, Wyndemoor. By 1924, Mary, Frank's wife, passed. Just 2 years later, Frank Smith Jones died in 1927. He left his estate to his two daughters, leaving nothing to charity. By 1933, Mr. Simmons passed away and his wife sold Wyndemoor. By 1928, the property was being sold off. The estate was sold, but Mrs. Weston Shea repurchased part of the estate from the Riviera Park Company, Beechwold, a tract of land down on the bay between Handsome Avenue and Greens Creek. Maud summered in the area till 1945 when she sold Beechwold to the Palmers. One of her sons, Doug Weston, became a noted yachtsman and boat builder in the Sayville area. The Beechwold house was sold a few more times until it burnt down in 1957. They divided the Wyndemoor house into 3 parts and moved the houses to Benson Avenue. 2 of the houses still stand on Benson Avenue. The third disintegrated in the move. The original Wilbur house also still stands on Handsome Avenue. The area today is full of many homes, an area of town that was once upon a time a thriving working farm and estate, now a beautiful community. An amazing story of Southwest Sayville's development over 100 years.